Hey, it is D again. I am here to actually share two budgets within one video, and hopefully it won't take too long. I want to explain the way that I am paid a little bit and what income sources, well, how many income sources I have. So I'm going to start off with my explanation of my main incomes and going to go from there. So I currently have four sources of incomes that I get every week. So I get paid every week, 3 times a week from those four sources. Two of those sources I consider my main income sources because I make enough to pay all of my household bills and all that jazz. And then the other two sources I consider side income because they're not enough to pay all my bills, but it does help pay some of my bills. And then I use the rest to invest and save, and what I have been showing over the last couple of weeks. So let's get into this main source of income, which is going to be the first focus, as I said earlier. So this is just a little paycheck budget that I got from somewhere. I cannot remember. But even though I get paid every week, I only do a monthly budget for my main income sources. That's just how it works. I had a job a while back that I got paid monthly, and I just never changed it. So it works for me. So I just set up my budget at the beginning of the month, and my budget runs from the 1st to the 30th or the 31st of the month. And that's how I do it. So I'm going to share everything except my mortgage. I am not there yet to disclose that, but yeah, I won't be having that too much longer. So this is basically going to be like a preview of how my budget is going to be per se when I get my mortgage paid off before 8/20/25. So let's start off with my household. So my HOA is $190. I budget $100 for utilities, $200 for groceries, and for T-Mobile, my cell phone service, I budget $181. But that also includes my internet and a family plan. Then taxes, gotta pay my taxes. I budget $40 for Alabama, which is where I stay, and $50 for the IRS. Then I have my insurance, which encompasses a lot of insurance with State Farm, from my insurance for my 2 vehicles and my house insurance and hospital insurance and something else. It's quite a bit, but it is $152. And miscellaneous is up next, and I budget $140 for gas. I budget $20 for spending. I know that's low, but I take some money out of my side income. Also, tithes is $50. And then we get down to one of my favorites, savings. So I budget $25 for my IRA, which this is my rollover IRA for when I quit the corporate world. And I had them take out $25 every month. And this is managed by my broker. I don't do anything but allow them to take out the money. Then renovation is getting $80. My vehicle fund, which is going to be a new vehicle after I get my mortgage paid off, is $20. Then it's my general savings fund and the Zero Out Challenge fund for $6. I don't think I said $10 for the general savings. And I didn't go over the total dollar amounts. Anyway, so for this budget, I'm expecting to at least get $1,264. Now, this is how I budget, but I usually make more than this. And when I do, which is most of the time, I take a percentage of what I make and divvy it up between whatever my current goals are. So all of these expenses for household, $671, taxes $90, insurance $152, miscellaneous $210, and savings $141 equals the $1264. So that's basically how I budget my main income. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. You might see some stuff that is not in here. I do use some of my side income to pay for some other smaller bills, like my security for my house, and then for my vision insurance, my dental insurance, and my life insurance. And I think that's it. But yeah, and I don't have any subscriptions. I'm probably the only person in the world that don't have subscriptions. I don't have Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, none of that. I'm a simple type person. I don't need all that. And maybe one day I might change up and get a subscription, but it's just not me, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, let's get into the side income for the week. So this was another pretty good week. Like I said before, I have two sources of income that equal this side income total. So for the week and the payday for March the 1st, the total amount of money that I was able to earn was $332.40. So since I've got this new income source last week, I have been able to actually take some time off. Lately, I have been working 7 days a week out here trying to, make this money. I just didn't take any time I took time for myself, but I was always on the go, always doing this. But now that I got this additional income, it's going to afford me to be able to do more things financially and for me to have a life. So yeah. So this week, this is how I'm going to break down my side income. It's a little different than the previous weeks because I no longer have to pay for my sofa, which was delivered. Hey, I have my new sofa. So yeah, I paid off my sofa, and that left me some more money to work with, and now I have more money to work with. So here we go. So for this week, I will be putting $40 towards my mortgage. I increased my gas budget. We all know why. It's $40. Renovation will be getting $40. Household will be getting $10. And actually this household is going to go towards that Crush That Goal challenge that I'm doing, that Tasha from Mind Your Money makes, that is going to help fund me getting me a new sofa. Car repairs is getting 10. Cash is getting 40. And this 40 is actually going to be going towards my medical fund because I have an eye appointment, I think midsummer, and I want to be fancy this time. So yeah, I'm saving up for, I think they're called transitional glasses, where they change, the lenses change with the light. But yeah, I'm trying to be fancy. So yeah. Tides is getting 33. Fund checking is getting 59.40. And this is the checking account that I use to pay some of my smaller bills. And I also forgot to say that my main income and my side income, those go to two different checking accounts. So my main income checking account, I pay nothing but bills. And then my side income account, which is the fund checking right here, I pay my smaller bills and ball out when I want to ball out, in a nutshell. Next is S loan, which is actually a student loan with my sister that I am helping her pay down. It's getting $10. I am putting $20 into my brokerage account, $10 into HSA, $10 into IRA, and my vehicle fund is getting $10. So that's how I'm breaking it down. I don't know if you watched my previous videos, but those numbers have increased. Thank you, Lord. And next and final is my percentages. So I usually like to break down my percentages for my debt, savings, and my investments. So going towards debt this week is 12.03% of that $332.40. Savings is getting 21.06%. And investing is getting 12.03%. So, yeah, that is it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope I explained things well. So, in a nutshell, I have 4 incomes that I use to budget to pay my bills, invest, save. Then I also have my 2 businesses income, but I use those business income totally different, and that also has a totally different account. But it might be kind of confusing, but it makes sense to me because when you have a business, you really need to separate your income and expenses totally separate. So for Premier Naturals by K2, a lot of the income that I'm making now, I'm reinvesting it back into the company because I'm trying to build my company back up because of that's going on. Sales went really low, and I almost just closed the shop. But I just decided to close my main website that I had to pay a bill every month, no matter if I made a sale or not, and I reopened up my Etsy shop. And then I have my bookkeeping / income tax business that I also have, and I use that income to pay myself. I pay myself on both of them a little bit, and then I use those income usually to reinvest into the business, because when you operate a retail business, quote unquote, which is what Premier Naturals by K2 is a lot of overhead. And there's quite a bit of overhead also for the tax business. So right now, until I get those back on track, I pay myself a small amount, and the rest is reinvested into the businesses. So I hope that wasn't too confusing, but I'm just trying to get as many income sources that I can so I can continue to achieve my goals, grow and expand, all that jazz. So this is it this time. I think I said I was finished a few minutes ago. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching my video. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell button. Yeah. So yeah, help your girl out. I was trying to get 50 subscribers by the end of February, but I don't think I'm going to get there. But that is okay. So I hope y'all have a blessed day, and thanks so much for clicking on my videos. And